Hi everybody! Today, we're going to learn how to buy a website on Flippa without getting scammed. Flippa is a marketplace where people can buy and sell websites, apps, and digital businesses. It can be a great place to find a profitable website. But it's also a place where scams can happen if you're not careful. So in this tutorial, I'll show you every step you need to take to protect yourself, do proper research, and make a smart decision. I have mentioned link in the description for you to try Flippa. Let's begin by understanding what Flippa is. Flippa is a platform where sellers list websites they want to sell. These websites can be anything from blogs, e-commerce stores, affiliate websites, SaaS businesses, and more. Buyers come in, browse the listings, and make offers. Sometimes they bid in auctions, or sometimes they buy the website directly using the Buy It Now price. Now, just like on any open marketplace, not every seller is honest. Some may exaggerate the earnings of the website. Some may lie about the traffic. Others may sell cloned or low-quality sites that won't earn anything after you buy them. This is why doing your homework is very important before you spend any money. The first step is to find a website that looks interesting. On Flippa, you can use filters to choose the type of website you want. You can filter by age, price, revenue, and niche. Let's say you want a blog that earns money from ads. You can apply those filters and see what's available. Once you find a listing that catches your eye, click into it and start reviewing the details. Look at the description written by the seller. What does the website do? How does it make money? What are the monthly earnings? What kind of work is required to keep it running? You want to know all these things. But don't trust the description alone. It's just the seller's words. You need to look at proof. Scroll down to the sections where Flippa shows revenue verification and traffic verification. Some sellers connect their websites to tools like Google Analytics and Stripe or PayPal. These connections allow Flippa to pull data and confirm that the numbers are real. If you see that the revenue is verified by Stripe or PayPal and the traffic is verified by Google Analytics, that's a good sign. But even if it's verified, you still need to look closer. Go to the traffic section and look at where the visitors are coming from. Are they coming from Google search or from social media, or maybe from paid ads? If all the traffic is from paid ads, you need to know how much the seller is spending on those ads. Also, look at the location of the visitors. If a site claims to have US traffic, but most of the traffic comes from other countries, that could be a red flag. You also want to look at the trend of traffic. Is it growing or declining? A site with declining traffic may not be worth the price. Now go to the revenue section and look at the monthly earnings. Are they stable, growing, or dropping? If a site made $300 last month but only $50 the month before, ask why. Try to understand what caused the jump. Also, look at the expenses. A website might make them $500 a month but spend over $400 on ads. That means it only earns $100 in profit. Next, review the assets that are included in the sale. These are things like the domain name, the website content, the email list, the social media accounts, and maybe even supplier contacts if it's an e-commerce site. Make sure the seller clearly states what you'll get when you buy the site. Now let's talk about communicating with the seller. Always use Flippa's messaging system. Do not take the conversation off the platform. Ask the seller for more information. You can ask for access to view the Google Analytics account in read-only mode. You can ask for screenshots of earnings from affiliate programs or ad networks. Ask how long the website has been making money. Ask if there are any risks you should know about. A trustworthy seller will answer your questions honestly. Also, be careful if a seller tries to rush you. If they say something like, "Buy now or someone else will take it," that's a red flag. Take your time. A real seller will be patient and allow you to do your research. Once you're satisfied with the information and ready to make an offer, you can place a bid if it's an auction or make an offer if it's a classified listing. You can also click Buy It Now if you're ready to pay the listed price. But before you do that, there's one more important thing to check. Look at the seller's profile. How long have they been on Flippa? Do they have reviews from other buyers? Have they sold other websites before? A seller with good feedback and a long history is more likely to be trustworthy. After you've made a deal, the next step is payment. Flippa offers a service called Flippa Payments. It acts like an escrow. That means your money is held safely until you receive the website and confirm that everything is okay. Never send money directly to the seller. Always use Flippa Payments or an independent escrow service like escrower.com. After payment is received, the seller should start the transfer process. You'll need to get access to the domain registrar account or have the domain pushed to your registrar. You'll also get access to the hosting account or files to move the site to your own server. Make sure you get all the promised assets. This includes email lists, logos, social media accounts, and any other materials listed in the sale. Once you have everything, test the website. See if it's working. Check if the traffic is still coming. Make sure all the links work. See if the earnings still come in. This usually takes a few days. After that, you can release the payment. But what if something goes wrong? What if the seller doesn't transfer the website or gives you fake files? That's why using Flippa Payments or escrow is important. You can open a dispute and get your money back if the transfer fails. If you paid the seller directly, you may not be able to recover your money. Also, Flippa has a support team. If you see a suspicious listing or if you get scammed, report it to them. They can take action against dishonest sellers. Here are some extra tips to protect yourself. Avoid websites that are brand new unless you know how to build and grow them yourself. New websites often have no proven history. Also, avoid websites that rely heavily on a single source of income or traffic. If that source goes away, the site may stop making money. Be careful with sites that use fake traffic. Some sellers use bots to make the traffic look high. Real traffic should come from search engines, social media, or referrals. If a site has thousands of visitors but no earnings, that's suspicious. Avoid websites that seem too cheap for what they offer. If a seller claims the site makes $1,000 a month but only wants $2,000 for it, that could be a scam. Ask yourself why they are selling it so cheap. Most real sellers want to sell at a fair price based on earnings and site age. Use website valuation tools to check if the price is reasonable. You can find tools online that estimate the value of a website based on traffic, revenue, and other factors. While these tools are not always accurate, they give you a rough idea of what a site is worth. Also, consider getting help from a professional. You can hire a due diligence expert who reviews the site for you. These experts look at the traffic, earnings, content, and risks. It can be worth it, especially if you're buying a website for thousands of dollars. And finally, think long-term. Ask yourself if you can manage the website after buying it. Do you have the skills to run it? Will you have the time? Do you need to write content, run ads, or deal with customers? Make sure you understand what's involved. Buying a website can be a smart investment if you do it carefully. Flippa has many real opportunities, but also some bad listings. If you follow the steps in this video, ask questions, verify everything, and use safe payment methods, you will greatly reduce your risk of getting scammed. I hope you now feel more confident about using Flippa to buy a website the right way. Always take your time, do your research, and never let pressure or promises guide your decision. Let the facts guide you. I have mentioned link in the description for you to try Flippa.